Oscar Grant III was fatally shot by Johannes Medley, a police officer in Oakland, California, in the early morning hours of New Year's Day 2009. Medley says he couldn't get Oscar's right hand, so Medley decides he's going to taser Oscar, but he says he accidentally pulls out his automatic pistol instead. That is how Oscar Grant III died. February 26, 2012, in Sanford, Florida, George Zimmerman, a neighborhood watch member, fatally shot Trayvon Martin, a 17-year-old African-American high school student who was unarmed and only had a pack of Skittles and an Arizona iced tea. That is how Trayvon Martin died. Jordan Davis, a 17-year-old African-American high school student, was fatally shot by Michael David Dunn, a 45-year-old white male software developer. The reason for the shooting was for playing loud music inside of a car. That is how Jordan Davis died. Michael Brown, an unarmed black teenager, was shot dead on August 9th by Darren Wilson, a white police officer. Some witnesses say the teenager assaulted the officer at the outset and tried to grab his gun. Other witnesses say Wilson was the aggressor. That is how Michael Brown died. On July 17th, 2014, Eric Gardner died in Staten Island, New York City. An NYPD officer put him in what has been described as a chokehold for about 15 to 19 seconds while arresting him. NYPD officers approached Gardner on suspicion of selling single cigarettes from packs without tax stamps. That is how Eric Gardner died. Many people died on September 11, 2001 because of Osama bin Laden, who formed a group called Al-Qaeda. The motive behind this attack was because pro-American governments in the Middle East, who act as your agents, was going against the Muslim interests and the sanctions against Iraq. We will never forget the people who got killed and what happened to the World Trade Center. James E. Holmes is an American convicted on 24 counts of murder and 140 counts of attempted murder for the 2012 Aurora shooting that killed 12 people and injured 70 others at the Century Movie Theater in Aurora, Colorado on July 20, 2012. He has no criminal record of prior to the shooting. The reason for the shooting is unknown. We will never forget the people that got hurt during the shooting. The Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting occurred on December 14, 2012, in Newtown, Connecticut, when 20-year-old Adam Lanza fatally shot 20 children and 6 adult staff members. Prior to driving to the school, Lanza shot and killed his mother at their Newtown home. As first responders arrived to the scene, Lanza committed suicide by shooting himself in the head. Mental health plays a huge factor in this tragedy. We will never forget the children and staff members who got killed during this tragedy. The Boston Marathon bombing was a terrorist attack which occurred when 2 pressure cooker bombs exploded during the Boston Marathon on April 15, 2013. Zohar Sanaya and his brother Tamerlan Sanaya did this attack. The reason for this attack was for extremist Islamic beliefs, including reactions to the U.S. foreign policy towards Muslim countries. We will never forget the people that got killed and injured during this terrorist attack. On the evening of November 13, 2015, a series of coordinated terrorist attacks occurred in Paris, where the attackers killed over 100 people and took hostages before engaging in a standoff with the police. The Islamic State of Iraq in the Levant, better known as ISIL, claimed responsibility for this attack. The motive for this attack was in retaliation for the French airstrikes on ISIL targets in Syria and Iraq. We will never forget the people that got killed during this tragedy. Just remember, all lives matter, no matter what the race is, no matter what the color of the skin is, no matter what the gender is, no matter what their sexuality is, all lives matter.